Behind every successful student journey is a dedicated team working together to make it happen. Today, we invite you to go beyond the programs and rankings and meet the people who bring the University of Manchester Dubai experience to life. From our recruitment team will guide you through your first inquiry, to marketing will keep you connected and informed, to student support will help you thrive throughout your studies, and our careers and alumni team will support your professional growth long after graduation. Each team plays a vital role in your success. This is your opportunity to put faces to names, gain valuable insights, ask questions directly, and discover how our community is committed to supporting you at every stage of your journey. Welcome to Meet the University of Manchester Dubai team. A very good evening to everyone. My name is Josen Ranyola from the Creative and Community Engagement team, and it's truly an honor to be a part of this session. But before we begin, let's take a moment to explore the University of Manchester, not just a world-leading university, but also a part of a vibrant city, a global community that is shaping the future through innovation, groundbreaking research, and meaningful impact around the world. The University of Manchester has always been driven by commitment to world-class research, outstanding teaching and learning, and a strong sense of social responsibility. That's why today it is recognized as one of the UK's largest and most respected universities. Founded in 1824 and a proud member of the prestigious Russell Group, Manchester has built an incredible legacy, not only in education, but also in shaping society through innovation and discovery. Over the years, the university has been associated with 26 Nobel Prize winners and has been at the forefront at some of the world's most groundbreaking discoveries, from splitting the atom to the discovery of graphene. That spirit of excellence continues today. That commitment to excellence continues to be recognized on the global stage. The Manchester Global Executive MBA is ranked 21st in the world, while the Manchester MBA is ranked an impressive 35th globally in the QS Global MBA rankings. Alliance Manchester Business Schools also rank amongst the world's leading business schools, placing within the global top 50 in the Financial Times. Adding to these achievements, the school remains among the elite top 1% of all business schools worldwide to hold a prestigious triple accreditation from AACSB, AMBA, and IQUIS. But beyond the rankings and achievements and global recognition, what truly makes Manchester special is its people. The university is dedicated to developing leaders who don't simply adapt to change, they challenge it, influence it, and create it. Leaders who are equipped to make a meaningful impact in their organizations, communities, and the world around them. Because at Manchester, success is not measured only by what you achieve, it's measured by the impact you make. The University of Manchester has consistently set the benchmark for global higher education, not only through academic excellence, but through its commitment to creating meaningful impact in society. Since the introduction of the Global Impact Rankings in 2019, Manchester has remained a leader on the world stage, standing as the only university to rank within the global top 10 every year. As of June 2026, the leadership continues with Manchester ranked first in the UK, first in Europe, and second globally. These achievements are more than rankings. They reflect a deep and enduring commitment to advancing social responsibility, driving sustainable progress, and creating positive change for communities around the world. Here in the Middle East, the University of Manchester established its presence in Dubai Knowledge Park in 2006, creating a gateway for professionals across the region to access a world-class Manchester education. Today, we are proudly celebrating our 20 years of excellence under the theme of Stronger Together, a milestone that reflects the partnerships, achievements, and community we have built over the past 2 decades. At the heart of this journey are our people. We are a diverse and truly global community, bringing together professionals from different backgrounds, industry, and cultures, all connected by a shared ambition to learn, to grow, and make a meaningful impact. Our vibrant alumni network continues to strengthen these connections, fostering lifelong relationships that extend well beyond graduation and into the wider professional world. As a key hub within Alliance Manchester Business School's international network, the Dubai branch forms part of the global presence that spans Manchester, Shanghai, Singapore, and Hong Kong, connecting our students and alumni into a worldwide community of leaders and decision makers. Our portfolio of programs is designed to support professionals at every stage of their career journey, from specialized master's degree and globally recognized MBA programs to executive education designed for today's business challenges. And of course, most recently, we have reached another significant milestone with the award of the institutional licensure from the UAE Ministry of Higher Education and full program accreditation, further reinforcing our commitment to delivering the highest standards of academic quality and excellence. It is a proud achievement for our community and a testament to the standards, values, and impact that continue to define the University of Manchester, Dubai. Now, you're seeing right now is our organizational structure reflects the collaborative effort behind the Manchester experience, led, of course, by our founding director and CEO, Randa Besiso. Our teams work together across student recruitment, marketing and corporate relations, creative and community engagement team, student support, careers and alumni relations, administrations in finance and IT, people in organizational development, quality assurance, and of course, our Dubai based faculty. While each team has a unique role, we share one common goal: to provide an exceptional student experience and support our students and alumni at every stage of their professional journey. And now, the moment we're all waiting for, let's meet the University of Manchester's team. Of course, our first guest is the head of marketing, partnerships, and events. She leads the university's marketing partnerships and events initiatives, helping strengthen our brand presence, build strategic relationships, and create meaningful engagement opportunities across the region. Please help me welcome Rania Itani. Rania, good evening.
A very good evening, everyone, and thank you, Joseph, for having me. It's a pleasure to be able to talk to you all today.
Thank you, Rania. There's more of Rania about later on. Now, this gentleman is a careers and alumni relations manager. He works closely with our students and graduates to support career development, professional networking, and alumni engagement, ensuring lifelong connections within the Manchester community. Please help me welcome Omar El Smaile. Omar?
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you for the lovely introduction, and welcome everyone. Hope you're all having a great evening, and please feel free to ask any questions you may have. We're here to help and support in any way. Thank you.
Thank you, Omar. All right, the how I pronounce your last name is Ismail, yeah? Is it right?
Smiley, so like smiley face.
There you go. Thank you very much, Omar.
No
All right. Well, our next guest is often one of the first points of contact for prospective students, guiding them through their educational journey and helping them identify the program that best aligns with their career aspirations. He is a senior program counselor. Let's meet Ronald Sarmiento. Ronald?
Thank you very much, Joseph, and good evening to everyone, especially to all our online attendees, to all our future students and upcoming students for this upcoming cohort in July. Good evening.
Thank you, Ronald. Now, she plays a vital role in supporting students throughout their academic journey, ensuring the smooth delivery of programs and providing exceptional administrative support. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very own Helen Burns. Helen.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you. Again, it's an absolute pleasure to be here this evening. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. And our next guest works alongside our careers and alumni team to connect students and graduates with valuable professional opportunities, networking events, and career development resources. He is the Careers and Alumni Relations Officer, Sohaib Hasan. Sohaib?
Hi, Johnson. Thank you very much for having me, and a very good evening to everyone, to all the online attendees. Looking forward to a great session today, and digging more into the careers and alumni department, what we do and what we offer.
Thank you, Sohaib. I also want to take this opportunity to welcome officially our program counselor based in Saudi Arabia. I want to call in Faris. Faris, if you could say good evening to everybody.
Hi, Joseph. Thank you very much, and good evening to everyone. My name is Faris Al Anizi, and I am the program counselor based in Saudi Arabia. So I will be here to help all our prospective students in Saudi Arabia. So I welcome you all, and we are here to help you and support you in anything you need. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Faris. And please watch out on Faris. He'll be most of the time meeting you in coffee shops and talk about your career progression in terms of your educational journey. He'll be, of course, hosting some of the information session in Saudi and neighboring countries of Saudi Arabia. So, Faris, we're looking forward with more of you in the future. Thank you, Faris. All right, so let's bring everybody in. Let's stop this sharing the presentation. And I want to focus mainly on everybody to talk more about the University of Manchester team. Let me just get this something. Hold on. All right, first thing and foremost, I want to ask everybody, okay? I want to know more about your part. For those of you joining us today and considering studying with us, can you briefly introduce your role and share how your team contributes to the student journeys at the University of Manchester, Dubai? Let's start with Rania.
Hello, everyone, again. So as head of marketing, events, and partnerships, it's really a pleasure to be here today and even tell you a little bit about what we do. I definitely speak for all of us when I say that we are with you on this journey from the moment you decide that you want to join the MBA all the way till after even you graduate. We are definitely all here with you. As marketing, how do we contribute to your wonderful journey with us? So we capture special moments along the way for you, as well as we help you to enlarge your network. We work with a lot of corporates, and we have 500,000 alumni around the world. So we're definitely always creating opportunities for you to meet different types of people. We also profile you to the community. Besides, of course, putting you on our socials, showing off your achievements, we also give you several speaker opportunities with our partners and throughout our events. We also offer you several benefits that we get from our corporate and government partners. And finally, we contribute by presenting to you several opportunities during your time you're studying with us, and even after you've completed your studies with us, to continue your education and broaden your knowledge.
Thank you, Rania. Rania is also being modest. She's also helping us with social responsibility initiatives. Rania, it's one part of what she does. Thank you for that, Rania, and helping.
Definitely, and we will talk about that for sure a little bit later.
All right, thanks, Rania. Let's go to Omar. Omar, if you could tell us a little about what you do.
Sure. Thank you, Josen. So my name is Omar Smaile. I'm the Careers and Alumni Relations Manager at University of Manchester, Dubai. So what we basically do is we handle the careers side of things. So think about it when you first start and you don't know what you want to do. Do you want to switch job or industries? Do you want to move up the career ladder? So we help you determine all these things, map out your skills, and try to put you on a pathway towards achieving those goals, whatever they may be. We also work with our partners, corporate partners, work with their HR professionals to try to get insights on the skills that they require, all these different types of insights as well, so that we can relay all this information to you and try to also facilitate some opportunities for you in the market. On the alumni side, we try to engage our alumni communities, bring them together, do some networking events, whether that be professional development events, social responsibility events, and bring the community together and try to build and bridge that gap so that you can increase your network. At the same time, we try to bridge the gap between the, let's call them regions. So if you're based in Saudi and you would like to get introduced to someone who works in a specific industry, who's an alumni in Dubai, we can help bridge that gap, do the introduction for you, and bring all that together. And as Rania mentioned, we have so many alumni globally, so you would have access to all that community being as a University of Manchester alumni.
So that is a department for careers and alumni, Omar, yeah? Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Careers and alumni. Very good. And Ronald, for you, as one of the senior program counselor at the University of Manchester, Dubai.
Yes, good evening once again. My name is Ronald Sarmiento, a senior program counselor from the University of Manchester, Dubai. I am representing our recruitment team headed by our student recruitment manager, Remy Matias. So my role is to work closely with the prospective students who are exploring their postgraduate study options and considering how a master or a Manchester qualification can support their career and personal aspirations. So for many individuals, pursuing a master's degree or an MBA is a significant decision, and our team is often the first point of contact in that journey. So we take the time to understand each person's professional background, goals, and circumstances, and helping them to identify the program that best aligns with their ambitions. We also guide them through the admissions process. We answer their questions and provide support every step of the way. What I particularly love about my role and our role is that we are not simply helping students to submit an application. We are helping them to make an informed and wise decision about their future. So our goal is to ensure that every student that begins their Manchester journey with clarity, with confidence, and a strong understanding of the opportunities that lies ahead.
All right. Thanks for that, Ronald. We'll talk more about that later on, of course. And I want to call in Helen Burns from the student support team.
Hi, Jocelyn. Thank you so much. So myself personally and my colleagues in the student support team, we are there from the kind of start of a student's journey up to and actually beyond graduating. So we offer a dedicated student support service whereby it involves having a dedicated student advisor throughout your journey for your studies. We arrange welcome calls with students. We want to make sure that students are comfortable, coming from perhaps a working environment, to studying again. So getting that work-life balance. So we do the welcome calls. We facilitate sessions on the virtual learning environment, which is where all your study materials are, which is called Canvas. We take you through that. There is, of course, a wonderful course, which is called the MBA preparation course, which allows you to get an idea of how to study, getting back into the way of studying. It takes you through the likes of business essentials. You may not be so familiar with the likes of marketing, operations or finance. So that course is dedicated specifically to that. We also facilitate sessions relating to managing your study series. So that could be, top tips on how to study. We also offer other group guidance and support sessions. We're there throughout the students' workshops, and we can help students, understand the likes of the university rules and regulations. We also help to facilitate alumni mentors. So each student is allocated to an alumni buddy, and I understand my colleagues will speak a little bit more about that in due course. And we also offer assistance with things like personal challenges or disruptions to your studies. We're there to offer guidance on that. So it's, again, it's not just a support facility, a support session, or we're there. We work very closely and we build up such a wonderful bond with students. In fact, myself, I have known that alumni met from many, many years ago, and I'm really happy to say that I'm still in touch with them as well.
All right. It sounds complex but rewarding, Helen. What you do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Helen. So, Abe, let's go to you.
Thank you, Josen. And once again, a very good evening to everybody. Omar has already touched the main things that we do at the Careers and Alumni, but still, I want to highlight that my role here is to make sure that our students and alumni community, they are engaged, help them as well to connect with industry professionals, and also with the global alumni community across the region, across the GCC, and also to create mentoring opportunities, eventually helping them build valuable connections and skills that support their success both during their study program and even beyond the graduation. And obviously, we'll be sending a lot of emails about the events to the students and to the alumni to come. So it's a very rewarding role, I would say, very satisfying as well.
Thank you for that, Sohaib. I have prepared a few questions for everybody to have a better understanding of what we do as University of Manchester Dubai team. I also want to encourage everybody who's watching us right now and tuning in, our audiences, our guests, to please type in the chat box whatever questions you might have for us. Hi, Josen Jitenda Nayak here from Qatar. Hi, Jitenda. Thank you for joining us tonight. So please save your questions because we'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Now, let me go to Rania now. And ask you this question, Rania. Choosing to pursue an MBA is significant investment of time, effort, and ambition. How does your team go beyond simply promoting programs to help prospective students determine whether Manchester is truly the right platform for their personal and professional transformation?
That's actually a great question, Josen. Working in marketing, you spend a lot of time thinking about what drives people to make a decision and what stops them. With the global MBA, the hesitation is almost never about actually wanting it, but it's more about justifying it. So justifying it to themselves or to their families or to their employers. And the ROI question always does come up. So what I've seen on the inside is that the return looks different for different people. For some, it's the salary jump. For others, it's finally getting a seat at that table that you've always wanted. For others, still, it's just clarity of knowing what you're going to do as a next step. Maybe you want to open your own business, or maybe you want to change careers. So the MBA does give you that confidence to be able to listen to that internal voice that you have and pushing you forward. So to help people decide, or potential students decide to take this journey better, of course, besides our regular materials online and everything, we do have several activities and events that we offer. So, for instance, right now we have a continuous open hour. It's every Friday at 7. We get you in front of our recruitment team, our careers team, our admissions team, and you can have an informal conversation and you can ask those questions or you can share your concerns and they will be addressed. I can assure you on that. We also offer free master classes. So when our academics fly in for the workshops, they gracefully offer to do master classes, and this gives you a slice of the study material that you will be seeing on our program. And this is a great way to also see our academic strengths in teaching and the material that is covered. We also offer a lot of networking sessions all over the region. You know, the team flies to Saudi, to Oman, to Kuwait, and they meet with students and alumni. And we always invite potential students or those that are interested in the program to sit down with these, students, alumni, and recruitment team, and just get it from, the people actually going through it, so that you get a firsthand experience. You also meet the team like today, but we also have Meet the Director, our founding director, on June 16. I'm sure at the end of this presentation, there'll be a link for you to sign up. Don't forget to join us. It's a very insightful session. We also offer a lot of social responsibility opportunities. Social responsibility is really the heart of what we do here at UOM Dubai and at the University of Manchester. We give back to the community and we work with several partners. So we have a chance to work with these partners to create an impact. And we invite potential students, alumni, our corporate partners, our government partners to join in and give back. So these are a little bit of some things that we do, but whenever you need more clarity or more information, we are always here to guide you and to advise you.
You haven't been busy, huh, Miss Itani? Very busy.
We've been very busy. Yes, thank you, Joseph.
Thank you for the ads that you mentioned. Of course, Manchester Program Hour will happen every Friday at 7 p.m. Thanks for that, Rania. And of course, Meet the Director is up next week. More questions for Rania later on. Let's go to Ronald now, which I normally call recruitment team is the first line of offense, not defense, because literally it's about the help that we provide to everybody. But Ronald, many prospective students are balancing demanding careers and personal commitments. How do you help them determine which program and study pathway best aligns with their ambitions?
Thank you for the question. One of the most rewarding aspects of my role as a program counselor is helping prospective students to navigate what is the often a major career decision that they need to make. Every individual comes to us with a unique professional background, set of aspirations, and personal circumstances. We begin by understanding where they are today and where they want to be in the future. Some are looking to accelerate into leadership positions. Others wants to transition industries, start a business, or expand their global perspective. We discuss their career goals, previous academic experience, workload, travel commitments is also there, and most especially family responsibilities to identify the program and study pathway the best fits in their needs. Beyond the program information that we provide, our role is also to provide an honest guidance to them. So we always put ourselves into their place to better understand them. And basically, listening is the very important part of our role as a program counselor. So we help the candidates to evaluate whether the timing is right, how they can balance their studies alongside with their professional commitments, and what they can realistically expect from the learning experience as well. Ultimately, our goal as program counselors is to help them to make an informed decision that aligns with both their ambitions and their lifestyle as well.
Thank you, Ronald. You mentioned about empathy, something that we do most of the time, how we counsel people. So thank you for mentioning that. Good. So let's So we have now established marketing that helps us in terms of being informed of what's going on. A recruitment side, which helps you now to guide you on the steps in how to be a part of this educational journey. Let's go now to Helen, which is the one helping our students with your journey when they already enrolled to the programs. So Helen, once a student begins their studies, what are the key ways your team helps them navigate the academic journey and make the most of their experience?
Yeah. So kind of going on to what I was advising earlier about, what we do. This is very much part and parcel of the student journey. So each student is assigned a dedicated student advisor. So myself or one of my colleagues, we take students through welcome calls. So we arrange a call with them. Hi, how are you? Welcome on board. We then do group calls, welcoming them, taking them through the program structure, going through the hints and the tips, of, for example, planning, like getting that nice balance between studying, working and family as well. We have sessions, on the virtual learning environment, which is Canvas. We facilitate those. It's absolutely fine for students to go in and explore it on their own, but we like to make sure that students are comfortable. So we arrange sessions to go through those systems such as, Canvas. I mentioned earlier the MBA preparation course. There is the online library. There is also My Learning Essentials. We also have WhatsApp groups with our students, so we can share some information there, perhaps, for example, if there's an event coming up, etc. We also facilitate the Managing Your Study series. This has been very, very helpful for students in the past, and keep a lookout for upcoming sessions for those. Kind of out with that, we also do group guidance. For example, when students are going to their live business project, perhaps they haven't quite found a group to join yet, so we can offer support sessions for the likes of that. We're there to help students kind of interpret the likes of, the university rules and regulations. When students come for workshops, we're there, at the workshop venue. The students might not have any questions, but we're there if students wish to come and approach us. We put students in connection with alumni mentors, the alumni buddies, and we're there to guide students. No matter the question, it could be something from, a query with regards to their timetable, the semester timetable, a query with regards to their workshops. It could be something that is affecting them in their studies. Perhaps, they're finding things a bit much, or that they're facing some sort of personal challenges as well.
That's a lot, Helen. Thank you for that. That's pretty much very, very informative for everybody. Thank you. All right, good. So let's now we have established marketing, recruitment, and the support were there. Now let's talk about the careers and alumni team. Let's go first to you, Omar. The Manchester Alumni Network is one of the greatest strengths, I would say. How can students and graduates leverage this global community throughout their careers?
Definitely. Just like you said, Josen. So one of the most important things from doing an MBA is the network that you get, right? I would really encourage the students to begin networking as soon as they start the program. So they will be, as Helen was saying, connected to alumni mentors as well as alumni buddies. And through that, they can start building that relationship with those alumni. And usually they're paired with alumni that are either in a similar position where they would like to be, or in a similar industry or sector they would like to get into. So they can learn from their experiences and translate those things into reality. That's number one. Number two is we try to come up with different ideas on different types of events where we allow the students to network with other alumni and with alumni in different regions as well, to try to bridge that gap. So if someone would like to move geographies, they can understand or connect them with someone who has been in their shoes before, who has gone through that experience, and to learn from their experience as well, right? And I really, really can't stress this enough, is the network is the most important asset that you will get out of doing the MBA. And you need to leverage it and work on it in a very, very concentrated manner, I would say. And don't wait on it until after you graduate to start getting engaged in the community or trying to attend events. Work on it as soon as you start the program. And by the time you graduate or you're close to graduation, you would have built your network. You're able to leverage those relationships, whether it's to find a new job or to get a referral at a company or to fill in those skills that you have been looking for to move up in the corporate ladder. So, and it doesn't also limit you just to the region, although in the region we have a large number of alumni. So we have around 2,500 to 3,000 alumni in the region. So you have a very big pool of alumni that you can network with. And they're all very super open to you even approaching them directly. You can always use that I'm a student or an alumni from University of Manchester as an icebreaker. And that always breaks the ice. And it really just makes the conversation flow very easily then, right? And then you're not limited only to Middle East, you have on the global scale as well. So let's say you travel to Europe, you have University of Manchester in the UK, of course, but I mean all over across Europe, North America, you have alumni globally. So utilize that network. You can find them through many different means. We'll help you find them as well. So yeah, I would say focus on building your network throughout your student journey.
And this is impressive. We're talking about the global alumni network across the globe. That's what we're talking about here.
So we're talking about around 500,000 alumni globally. So you have access to a huge array of alumni, from junior alumni all the way to very senior alumni. So regardless of where you are in your career journey, you could always find someone to connect with and start building that relationship.
All right. Thanks for that, Omar. So for you, I want to understand about what kind of learning and engagement activities are available to our students and alumni to participate and engage at the University of Manchester, Dubai.
Well, thank you, Joseph. Thank you for having me again. We do a lot of activities within the Careers and Alumni Department, different functions that I'm very happy to explain now. The first is the Alumni Buddy Program, which my colleague Helen has already mentioned. It helps connect the new student with experienced alumni at the very beginning of their academic journey when they are beginning their MBA program. The alumni, the senior alumni, share insights about the program, the student life, the career development, while providing guidance as well, and support the students to navigate in their academic and their professional challenges and their professional journeys. We also have Alumni Ambassador Recognition Program. It is an annual recognition initiative that, and where we celebrate the alumni who have actively contributed to the University of Manchester, Dubai, through different CSR activities, through different panel talks, for example, discussions, participating in the different information sessions, employability initiatives, and other engagement activities that we do throughout the year across the GCC. And I'm very happy to share that when it comes to the mentorship program or mentoring the students and alumni, we have the Manchester Mentor Me program. It's the university's flagship program where the students as mentees, they can get connected with the senior alumni, their fellow alumni, who can also provide guidance, career advice, industry insights, and professional networking opportunities to those students and the mentees on the platform. And the platform right now is evolving. We are moving to a new platform to offer enhanced networking features with including live chats and greater engagement opportunities on the platform. We also do alumni spotlights. If one of our students or alumni, they have done incredible job, they have achieved something that is something which is notable, you can reach out to us. reach out to our marketing team, and we create that spotlight that goes on our website, that goes on our socials, and we let the world know how proud we are with your achievement and having you at the University of Manchester in Dubai. We do a lot of social and community engagement events as well. Regular events are designed throughout the year across the GCC, including alumni dinners, our annual events, including Career Connect event, the Gala Dinner, annual Women in Business event, Ramadan Suhoor events throughout the year. So yes, we do a lot of things, actually, to be honest, Joseph. I mean, so every single day, I did not find a single day ever since I joined the University of Manchester that I was not in touch with the alumni. So either I'm speaking with one of the alumni in Qatar, the next day I'm speaking in Saudi, the next day I'm speaking in Kuwait. So we are so interrelated, I would say.
Okay, I have two questions follow up for
Please.
that, Sohaib. For example, one student comes to you and asks you about, hey, Sohaib, can you connect me to an alumni with the same industry that I have? Because I want to have like further questions about if this is something that's really working with him or with her.
Yes, sure. This is something that we take pride in, our alumni community, which is across the GCC, more than 2,600 alumni, which are available for guidance, available for support, available for mentorship across the GCC. So we go in our database, we narrow down based on your requirement, based on your question, based on your interest, exactly what you're looking for, and pinpoint those alumni who are relevant to you and can help you answer your question and can help also facilitate your challenges, whether those are related to your professional development, your career challenges, you're moving to a different region. As Umar said, that we help you identify those connections and make sure that you are connected and make sure that the alumni are there for your support.
And some of the frequent questions we've been receiving is job placement. If you can clarify on that, Sohaib, do we provide jobs when they have completed their program with the University of Manchester, Dubai?
Well, thanks for asking. This is, I think, another important question. So we do not provide the job placement directly, but we provide every single opportunity in terms of support, in terms of helping connect our current student with fellow alumni. Giving you an example, for example, our alumni community, they are so engaged that if they are hiring in their organization, they would right away reach out to us, to the Careers and Alumni Department, and we internally try to source a potential student or a potential alumni who might be looking for a similar opportunity, and then we forward those profiles, all right? Similarly, so when a student reaches out to us and tells, for example, that I'm looking for a new role in strategy and consulting in Qatar, so we look at what kind of events we are going to offer in Qatar in the next quarter. And if the student is already based in Qatar, they can take advantage of those networking events, because I would like to mention here that these alumni are not just alumni of Manchester. They are working in bigger organizations. They are working in Delight, in Emirates Airline, in Etihad Airways. So you really have a handful alumni who are senior professionals, C-level suits. They are the decision makers. So by going to these events and us helping you connect with the fellow alumni, create that opportunity, create that gateway for you to enter into your next possible role.
All right. As we always say with the University of Manchester, Dubai, we will never provide you that job itself, but we're going to ensure that you are going to be visible in the market today. That's what we're going to be doing with the help of our alumni community and, of course, the best advisors that you can see here in the screen. Thank you, Sohaib. Now, I want to pave a way to answer some of the questions that we have here. Remy, thank you for answering some of the questions to Jitendra. Of course, Jitendra, we'll be more than happy to counsel you in a separate session to discuss more about your educational motivation and how we can possibly help you with that. But I have a question for everybody, or some can take this. Hello, can you please tell us why study with Manchester and not with other top universities in the region? Anyone would like to take it first? So why us? Why not others?
I would say it's just a network. I mean, that's the thing that you will have for the rest of your life. Lifelong relationships, lifelong mentoring opportunities, lifelong connections. To me, I think this is the most important thing that you will leave by completing your MBA program with the University of Manchester. And 500,000 across the world. I mean, You name any country and you'll find the Manchester Bees there.
So you're talking mainly as a career and alumni representative. Thank you for that, Sayeb. Rania, for you.
So, yes, definitely, this is a question that we really get often because, there are maybe better universities, there are worse universities. It's always a scale. There are different rankings and different things that universities give you. But at the end of the day, it's what you're looking for. So, if you're looking for flexible learning, blended learning where you have both workshops that are face-to-face and online together, where you have an opportunity to travel for electives or for core workshops, depending on the program you're doing, where you have the opportunity to meet people from all over the world and study with academics that are research-based academics from a university that has 26 Nobel Prize winners. So it depends on what you want. But over and above this, I would say one key thing about especially UOM Dubai, and I think Helen touched upon it, is the support that you get every step of the way. They don't leave you. Your student support team, your counselor, your programs counselor, and your student counselor, they don't leave you. Whatever it is, your ups, your downs, they're with you every step of the way, whether personal or program related. So I think this type of support, you cannot find it anywhere. And on top of that, it's not just about the MBA. When you study with us, you come out transformed. It's not just professionally transformed, yes, but also personally transformed because you are exposed to a lot of facades besides the actual studying. You're exposed to amazing networks, to amazing corporate partners that we have, to social responsibility activities that you're able to give back to the community. We always say we graduate socially responsible individuals that give back to the community and create an impact wherever they go.
Absolutely, Rania. Well said. Thank you for that. Ronald, for you, what's your opinion for that?
As your main point of contact at the first of your once you inquired into the program and show your interest to us, what we usually say to our future students or candidates in all our programs is we are a university who is a 201-year-old university. Because nowadays, a bachelor's degree is not a requirement for you to move to the next level of your career. What every organizations and employers are looking for is if you have a master's degree or an MBA degree. And the next question will be from which university. So everyone knows that if you got an admission and you are doing an MBA program from a university like us, who is a part of the prestigious Russell Group of universities in the UK, wherein there are only 24 universities was part of this Russell Group of universities, and we are one of them. I know that you are considering other schools or business schools, maybe those who are among the top 10. But if you will see the similarities of what we have, same with our program, as we are offering you a triple crown or a triple accredited program, which everyone has as well. And of course, being a number one, you will be expecting a higher fees or a higher cost that you need to pay. But we deliver the same quality of education or a master's program that you need. And one thing that we always say is to all our students and upcoming students is basically our workshops or the face-to-face requirement to the program is the heart of our MBA program because this will be the time for you to meet our academics and faculty from Manchester, UK, along with your co-students coming from different industries and locations here in the Middle East region, and also the exposure and opportunities of the university when you do your electives.
All right. Thanks for that, Ronald. I saw Khaled rose his hand earlier. Khaled, can I put you in, my friend, and allow you to speak? Khaled Kader is our alumnus ambassador in Egypt. Khaled, can you hear us?
Yes. Hello, Johnson. Hello, lovely team. How are you doing?
Hey, Khaled, how are you doing?
Good. Happy to see you since long
Thanks for
time. We
joining
didn't
us,
met.
man.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Actually, I wanted to reply the question why you choose Manchester, because already I graduated from Manchester on 2019. So I would love to answer this question: why I joined Manchester, and why if I have the choice, I will rejoin Manchester again. Yeah. So my name is Khalid Khadr. I'm an HR consultant. I'm based in different countries. One of them is Egypt mainly. Now I'm in US actually. Now the time is it's almost 10:30 a.m. So the fact is, Manchester, when I did deep research for the university, I found Manchester was one of the rare universities that doing a blended system, which I can contribute and I can attend the classes on the workshop in different countries. What does that mean? It means that I will be interacting with different experienced people in different specialties, in different nationalities, which is very rare to find. Either it's online, and as we are all executives, so we don't have time to attend, so we have to attend online, so you don't have the chance to interact, and otherwise you have to free yourself for 1 year to study a full set of master degree. So Manchester was providing that, and it proves that this is the best way to learn, by gaining skills through interaction. As an HR, I know that there is a competencies, and one of the competencies is the skills coming from interaction, not from the knowledge that you gain from studies. So this is the first part of the interaction. Second part, when I graduated and I joined Alumni, I found that it's really different world and different activities that none of the universities having this. I have a lot of friends from different universities that is already graduated from a big name there, but they don't have the alumni concept of gathering or unioning together, so they can see each other, they can build on each other experiences. So this is the two reasons mainly, plus different reasons. If I will set it, I will take all the day. But so this is the so this is the main reason that why I joined, and why I will join again if I have the chance.
Khaled, thanks for that. I hope to see you soon, my friend. Yeah.
Sure, inshallah.
Looking
Sure.
forward, Khaled. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And
Take
we
care.
hope to see you in Egypt, as Khaled also is the alumni ambassador in Egypt. Thank you very much, Khaled. And
Thank you,
please be safe. All right, good. So a lot of questions are here in the chat box. Let's talk about, we mentioned about the job placement. Do you offer career coaching? You mentioned about Mentor Me campaign, but do you have a career coaching, Omar and Sohaib, that you do on a frequent basis?
Yes, so we do provide career coaching. So what we would do is we would understand from the onset, when you start the program, what your career goals are. We do a skill mapping as well to understand what skill gaps you may have, what are your strengths, all these different things. And then, as I had mentioned before as well, we would understand whether you would like to switch jobs or you'd like to get promoted within your organization, right? And then we would tailor that pathway and coaching based on your requirement and what your target and goal would be. So if you're looking to switch industries, we would look at what target industries and functions you're trying to switch to, what skills can be transferable from one industry to another, or from one function to another, and work on that pathway. If you're trying to get promoted, we would work on what are your internal networking skills within the organization. How do you find a sponsor within the organization to help you get promoted? What are the skills missing to get you into that leadership position? So we would provide career coaching in a tailor-made way. So it would be different from individual to individual, not a one-size-fit-all, I would say.
Ah, nice. Thanks for that,
Yeah.
Omar. Another
No.
question. I want to ask Helen for this, because normally a 2-year program of a student is the journey that you've been helping them out. What are the skills and capabilities they will gain? He said, "What skills and capabilities I will gain from the program?"
I would say, depending on your career goals. That's one thing to think about. Students have told me in the past that they're thinking short-term career goals, long-term career goals. It's not the case that they have to wait until the end to see their skills. They will find in the first couple of months their skill set would have picked up tremendously. One of the very first courses that students study is leading global transitions, and it's not just leading global transitions, they're very hands-on, original thinking applied, absolutely. You will get to know, for example, you have a small understanding of the business side of things, for example. But once the knowledge and the teachings that you get from the academics, once that clicks into you, it all comes together, very early on. And then when you're studying the full program at the end, it all comes together. So, it's not just one skill set. You're coming away with multiple skill sets, Joseph, definitely.
All right. Thanks for that, Helen. Let's go back to Rania now. Nowadays, being shown in a lot of platforms that are social is very, very important. People use socials as a platform in terms of developing themselves. What are the opportunities you present to our students to profile them to the community, Rania?
So yeah, another great question. Thanks, Joseph, for that. So we do present a lot of opportunities to profile our students and alumni because we love sharing about their achievements or what they do differently, or even the business that they've opened. Yes, we use a lot of social media, but we also do a lot of other things. So let me just give you a bit of some examples. First of all, this is our 20th year. So this is the most amazing achievement ever. We've been 20 years in the region. And based on that, in the beginning of the year, we did have a celebration of our 20th. I don't know if some of you attended, but it was a really lovely event because it combined several things. And one of the key elements that were there was that some of our partners, but as well as our alumni, as well as our students, got to showcase their very own businesses in that event. So that is one way we allow them to step up and show the world what they can do. And it's just one example of several other events that we do that we give them the space to come up and share what they're doing. We also have an entrepreneurship club for all of those students interested in opening their own business. You join, you get advice along the way from other entrepreneurs, and it's a lovely way to, share ideas and come out to success if you have a business idea. We also do I Am Impactful. So I Am Impactful is a trend that we've started for many years now, where our students actually send in a video of how they have, in essence, changed the world or changed the community by something they've done that has created impact. And this is, of course, we showcase it everywhere across all our social media. And as Sohaib said, we do alumni spotlights. So the alumni spotlights is an exclusive interview with the alumni or the student, with our PR agency, taking down what they've achieved, what they would like to showcase. And this is a great way for people to read about you. And we tag you as well, so you can share this across your LinkedIn. So the alumni spotlights have been quite a success till now. Besides that, a lot of our events, as well as our partners' events, we have a huge professional network. We work with a lot of corporate and government organizations, and they often request from us speakers. So if you excel in a certain area, we're more than happy to present you as a speaker on their panel. And even in our events, you're a panel speaker. Just like today, we're a panel speaker, you would also be a panel speaker or a key speaker on a certain event. One event I can give you an example is our Executive Insights. So our executive insights is basically a panel of our C-level alumni, and they discuss a hot topic in front of a live audience. And the audience has a chance to ask questions, and there's a bit of debate going back and forth. So these are the types of opportunities that we offer to both our students and our alumni. And it goes on way after you graduate as well.
All right, thanks for that, Rania. Expect more from the University of Manchester, Dubai for all the events happening throughout the year as we celebrate 20 years of excellence, stronger together. Thanks for that, Rania. There's a couple of questions here that is actually related, and let me go to you now, Ronald. Anyhow, it's all the same. And let me ask you this question: what are the most common concerns you hear from applicants? And how does your team support them through the admission process?
Thank you, Josen. The most common concerns we usually hear uh, revolve around three areas. Number one is balancing their work while studying, meeting the admissions criteria and requirements, and whether they will be able to succeed academically after being away from education for several years. So many of our applicants are experienced professionals who haven't been in a classroom for quite some time. So it's natural for them to have questions about their workload and expectations. So we take the time to explain the learning journey to them in detail and the flexibility of the program as well. And of course, the support available throughout their studies. And another concern is the admissions process itself. So applicants often want clarity on their eligibility, about the documentation requirements, or how their professional experience will be considered. So our team guides them step by step and ensuring them they understand what is required and helping them to prepare a strong application. Most importantly, what we aim is to make the process as smooth and supportive as possible. And we see ourselves not just an advisor or a program counselor during this recruitment stage, but as their trusted partners or a friend, helping them to take the next step in their personal professional development journey.
All right. There's a question about is the study schedule flexible for senior jobs? I think you pretty much covered that, Ronald. There's also a question for demanding job and constantly traveling. Can I cope? How many days I have to attend classes? Just to give them a quickly brief information, Ronald, if you can, please.
On all our MBA programs, either the Global MBA 2-year program and the Global Executive MBA, it requires you at least 30 plus or 30 days of face-to-face mandatory workshops or classes that you need to attend. When it comes to your schedules, uh, you are scheduled at least 3 times in a year to attend these mandatory classes or workshops to all your core subjects. So, like in our global MBA, you are required to attend 15 days on the first year, and this will be scheduled into 3 different months. You will start 4 days in January or July, and for this current cohort, and then 6 consecutive days between September and October, and then another 6 days between March, April of 2027. Same thing as well when you will be attending your second year. It will start again in January for 4 days, and then 6 days for your electives till you complete the sixth last day of face to face classes for your elective, and also some virtual classes that you need to attend. You will be properly guided, so you will be given an academic calendar program. So you will be guided on what are the schedules and dates of your assignment submissions that you will be doing on every core subjects or modules. You will see also the schedules of your online classes that you need to attend on every subjects as well, and most especially the schedules of your face-to-face workshops on every core subjects that you need to attend either here in Dubai or to the other global centers.
All right, excellent. And as we come this coming Friday for our Manchester program hours, Ronald will be a part of that team alongside with the entire recruitment team to help you answer those questions for you. So we will be sharing the QR code in a bit. You can scan that and join us every Friday at 7 p.m. Thank you, Remy, for answering those questions in our chat box as well. Pretty much have been being covered. Discounts will be provided to you later on if you want to have to learn more about that. And what else we can see more here? Let's go to Helen for a bit. Helen, when it comes for this one of the question earlier too, for busy working professionals, what support systems are available when they face challenges balancing work, study, and personal commitments?
Yeah. So first of all, one of the very first things that we advise students is to plan as much as they possibly can. That is key. To take note of their assignment dates, workshop dates, each course requirements. But of course, things happen. Like students may face personal circumstances. They may find that perhaps it's a bit too much for them, study-wise. So there's a couple of options that are available. One of the things that comes to mind is what is known as mitigating circumstances. So what that is, Dawson, it's circumstances that are out with a student's control, that are unplanned, that affect them from studying. So for example, you fall sick. So the mitigating panel could be approached. There could be a request put in for consideration for the likes of an assignment extension. And that, you would the student would complete the request form, provide support documents, and that would be considered by the panel. Other things that come to mind is students may feel a bit overwhelmed, and they may feel that like they've got a lot going on with work. Perhaps they've had a lot of more work put on them. They've got more responsibilities. So what we say is get in touch with your student advisors so that we can have a chat about that. It might be that once they've had a chat with us, they think, it's actually okay. Or they may think, no, I want to perhaps look at lightening my study schedule, maybe only studying one course in a semester. So typically, the programme is 18 months or 2 years, but students do have up to 5 years to complete their studies. So some students, depending on their circumstances, avail that. They get in touch, they say, look, can I study maybe one course this semester? So we go through that and we give advice. We offer the like a draft schedule for them before that, they make that final decision. The other option, which is there, is something which is called interruption to studies. So it's a bit like having a break, a full break from their studies. And they can do that maximum for 12 months. So I would say, Jostin, that the first key thing, no matter the circumstances that students face, get in touch with their student advisor so that we can arrange a call and go through the different options.
Absolutely, Helen. A follow-up question here from Lamise. When the career coaching counseling shall happen, before the program starts or after? Sohaib, can you answer that for us, please?
Absolutely, Joseph. So I'm more than happy to answer any questions if they would like to schedule a call before. But as Umar mentioned, that we are we are designing this skill-based roadmap, the career pathway, which obviously will be in place once they join the program. But if you would like to have a session before, if you have any questions, you want to know more about the coaching services and what we can cover, I'm your point of contact, so feel free to reach out and happy to assist you on that.
Thank you. Thank you, Sohaib. Ronald, just a follow-up here. Hi, everyone from Archana. If my degree was taught entirely in English, can I provide a certificate of proof? Would I need to provide IELTS scores, or would I be exempted if she will be using her IELTS? I think this is for it depends on the program, but this is for MBA. Ronald, let's assume it's MBA.
Yes, if it is for MBA, as part of our application process after submitting your online application form, we don't need any English language test that you need to provide in order for you to apply. So as part of our process is after submitting your application form, you need to do our own test. We call it the Manchester Admissions Test, wherein it's a 45 online test where there are 3 important elements that you need to complete. That is a verbal, numerical, and logical elements. So as a program counselors, once you reach on that stage, so we definitely help you and we give you some information on what is the test is all about, and make sure that you are ready and well prepared when you take this online test. So even if you have an IELTS or another English test like GMAT or TOEFL as a requirement, we still need, or you still need to do our own Manchester admissions test.
All right, perfect. Thanks for that, Ronald. Thanks for the clarification. Now, conscious of time, I only have one question for everybody and a little bit of question later on. But I want to go first to Omar, which I'm going to ask everybody the same question. Omar, from your perspective, what makes the student experience at the University of Manchester, Dubai different from simply earning a qualification?
So it's how can I explain this? So of course you're going to get the qualifications, you're going to get the education that you are looking for, but it's also more about the experience. And as you mentioned before in the beginning, it's about the people, right? So you have really that support system when it comes to student support to help you out through your journey through the programs. Then you have the careers and alumni team as well that helps you work your way through which type of career and pathway you would like to go through, connect you with all the different alumni that you would like to be connected with, have access to all this big network. So I would say it's about the experience that the people provide to you as well. So in addition to the education that you receive, it's the experience that each and every one of us provides. We put really our personal touch, and like you said, we feel how for me, for example, I have been in that shoes, so I can speak from personal experience where I have gone through an MBA, I have switched careers, so I can help guide and put that type of perspective in place. And I believe everyone at the University of Manchester, Dubai can put their personal touch throughout your career journey as well.
All right. Thanks for that, Omar. Sohaib, for you, what is your take on that?
Well, the first thing I would say is the pride that the university is it's like a necklace that you are wearing for the rest of your life, that you can proudly say that I'm a graduate of the University of Manchester, which is a 200 years old university. And obviously, it's the community, the lifelong network that students become part of. Beyond earning a world-class qualification, students gain access, as Zoomer mentioned, and we have mentioned, the access to experienced alumni, industry connections, mentoring opportunities throughout your study program and even beyond once you have completed that, and a supportive global Manchester network that continues to add value long after your graduation.
Thanks for that, Sohaib. Helen, for you?
Yeah, hi, Joseph. Thank you. I would say we put ourselves in your shoes or in the student's shoes. It's more than a qualification. You know, there's such a strong community. You know, the connections, the friendships that have been created, you know, building up the professional network as well. And all of that helps long term and short term. Personally, career growth, like way after students have graduated.
Right. Helen, thank you very much for that. How about you, Ronald?
Yeah, I just before answering this final question, Joseph, I just want to add something on the previous question about the IELTS requirement. So as I've discussed, IELTS is not required for our MBA programs, but if you are interested to join our educational leadership in practice and financial management program, IELTS and other English tests is a must. And these are both happening in September of each year. And make sure your IELTS should be an academic IELTS and must be valid before the start of the program in September.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Ronald.
For me, Joseph, what makes the student experience at the University of Manchester, Dubai different is that students gain far more than a qualification. So they become part of a global community that continues to support them throughout their careers. So, of course, the academic excellence and reputation of the University of Manchester are very important. But what truly stands out is the transformation that takes place during your journey. Students are learning alongside with the experience of professionals from diverse industries and backgrounds, challenging individuals' perspectives, building meaningful relationships, and developing individual confidence to lead and make an impact into your organizations. So, from the very first conversation with our team to graduate and beyond, students are supported by a network of advisors, faculty, alumni, and peers who are invested into their success. What they leave with us is not just a degree, but a stronger professional network and a broader global outlook and the skills and confidence to take the next step in their career and personal development. In many ways, Joseph, the qualification is the outcome, but the real value is the journey itself, the connections, and the opportunities that come with being a part of the University of Manchester community.
All right. Well said, Ronald. Thank you for that. And Rania, for you, what makes the student experience at the University of Manchester Dubai different from simply earning a qualification?
I think my colleagues all touched upon it. But just to add, if you look at our alumni today and how much they come back, they volunteer, they participate in our events. So that's the biggest proof that once you're in because you enjoy the journey so much, you want to stay in. The super excellent support that you get, it's extremely personalized along the way. The people that you meet that you wouldn't think that you would meet, and you meet them during your journey. The travel that you do, the things that you learn with all the extra continuation on education that we provide over and above the MBA. It is, as Ronald said, truly a transformational journey. We have many people coming in and saying, I had something in mind, and then when they end, it was completely different, like I wanted to come and join the MBA for this. I came out with a completely different idea. So definitely, it's a wonderful journey, worth exploring. We're here for you every step of the way. And all you have to do is reach out to us with any of your concerns or hesitations.
Thank you for that, Rania. Now, it was incredible. Thank you for all your answers. Now, before we conclude with some announcement, I missed doing the quick talk at 10, but I'm only going to do quick talk at 5 because I was just going to ask one question for everybody very quickly. I have designed a question for everybody. So, very quickly, please answer the question. What's the most rewarding part of your role, Ronald? Ronald, you're on mute.
Yes, thank you, Joseph. What is the most rewarding part of my role is when I see my student go on stage and got his degree for an MBA. And this is
Wow.
basically the graduation day.
Graduation day. All right, Ronald, thank you. That's amazing. What's one skill every professional should develop today, Sohaib?
It has to be technology.
Technology. Nice. All right.
No matter what profession you are in, technology is on top. Yeah.
All right, good. If you could describe the Manchester community in one word, what would it be, Omar?
I would say it's a very welcoming and open arms community to everyone, and it is a community with great reach globally.
All right. And Ron, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Which Manchester value resonates with you the most? Learning, leadership, innovation, or social responsibility?
I'd have to choose social responsibility, Joseph, of course. Giving
Thanks,
back
Rania.
is the essence of everything.
Thank you, Rania. Helen, what's one thing people are surprised to learn about your team?
Surprised about our team? We're good fun.
Okay, fine, of
Yeah.
course, in the support team. All right. And lastly, I'm going to ask everybody. Thank you, Ella. I'm gonna ask everybody a question. Complete this sentence. And again, I'll go first to Sohaib. Success means. Sohaib, to you. Success means what? Success means what?
Being accomplished.
Okay, being accomplished, of course.
Yeah.
Ronald, for you, success means what?
Well, success is rewarding.
Okay. Omar, success means?
I would say reaching the goals you've set for yourself, even if it might take longer than you had expected.
Nice. Helen, you? Success means?
I would have to go with Ronald on this one, rewarding.
All right. And Rania Itani, success means what to you?
Changing someone's life for the better.
Wow. Amazing. A big
We're
hand to
happy do
everybody.
that every day.
I hope everybody's clapping right now. It was an incredible journey, an incredible webinar for everybody. Thank you so much for participating. Now, just a quick information here for our upcoming events. Just want to share my screen again. One moment. There you go. So before we conclude, if you're not quite ready to commit to let's just say a longer program at the University of Manchester, we have the executive education program offers a flexible alternative designed for managers and leaders. These courses are delivered through an intensive face-to-face sessions over just 4 to 5 days, making them practical and time efficient. You can take each course individually or work towards a Manchester professional diploma in leadership by completing a series of courses. Each one also comes with a digital badge and recognize your achievement. Here's the upcoming executive courses happening this year. I'll give you a moment to scan the QR code. And currently, there's a 15% discount available across all executive education courses, making it ideal time to get started. All right, and here's upcoming, as we mentioned, we've been saying Manchester Masters Program Open Hour. It will happen every Friday at 7 to 8 p.m. Majority of the people you see in the screen in their departments will be there, from career support, recruitment, of course. We'll be more than happy to help you with your journey, ask questions, anything under the sun, as long as we can help you with your journey. Please scan the QR code for more information. we've been mentioning about the upcoming events, including the much awaited Meet the Founding Director, of course, CEO Randa Besiso will be highlighting on June 16 at 7 p.m., mostly for our prospective students, for those who already accepted the offer, for those who are just still thinking of, you know what, I want to do the MBA, I started my application. Please join us with Randa and ask questions about, I would say, everything about the University of Manchester and how we can support you. Also, we have our Meet Our Students and Alumni on June 23rd at 7 p.m. You can also scan the QR code. This will be online activity through our webinar. Please scan that. If you want to learn more now about our journey of our students, you can participate in that and learn from them and ask them questions later on and how this could be beneficial for you. And we're coming back to our masterclass series From Ideas to Impact, Managing Entrepreneurship and Innovation. This will be from Dr. Oswaldo, one of the best professors in Manchester. It will be in July 8th at 7 p.m. You can be a part of that. These are all free of charge events, only for the community of University of Manchester, Dubai. So please don't hesitate to scan the QR code. Now, Rania have been mentioning about profiles, about events that's happening with University of Manchester. Please follow us on our socials, from Facebook to Instagram to LinkedIn. And if you're kind enough, please review us on Google for us to do better in terms of helping you in your educational journey. All right, so as we conclude today's session, we like to leave you with one final thought. Behind every achievement, every career milestone, and every leadership journey is a community that believes in your potential. At the University of Manchester, Dubai, we are more than a university. We are a network of passionate professionals dedicated to helping you learn, grow, and make a meaningful impact in the world around you. The future belongs to those who are willing to challenge themselves, embrace new opportunities, and lead with purpose. Wherever you are in your journey today, we hope this session has shown you that you don't have to walk that path alone. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward in welcoming you in the Manchester community with stronger ideas, stronger impact, stronger future, stronger together. A big thanks again, Rania Itani, Helen Burns, Omar El Smaile, Ronald Sarmiento, and Sohaib Hasan. It's been an absolute pleasure, everybody. Thank you all so much. On behalf of our founding director, Randa Besiso, and the incredible University of Manchester Dubai team who made all this possible, thanks Rebecca, thanks Assam, thanks Remy. My name is Joseph Ranyola. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Have a great evening. Keep safe, and remember to always to be that change. Until then, masalame, everyone.